Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a tutorial on Cricut Printable Adhesive Vinyl. I'm going to tell you guys how to print it, how to cut it, and how to apply it. Let's get started. Alright, so first things first, we're going to get our image that we want pulled up in Cricut Design Space. This particular image I picked on Etsy, and I liked it because it didn't have very detailed edges for me to work with. Anytime I'm working with printable vinyl, I kind of want to have something with a more simpler shape. So anyway, we want to size this appropriately so that we can use it as part of a pattern on our leopard print. So if I look at my cup here, I think if I were to repeat that leopard print all over the sunflower all over the cup, I probably want to size this as no more than 2 inches. So I'm gonna size, and the cup I'm working with is a 30-ounce skinny from Craft Haven. All right, so I'm gonna size this as about 2 inches. And I think just kind of looking at this, I wanna do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I wanna have at least 10 of these sunflowers to put on my cup. So I'm just going to select my image. I'm going to hit duplicate until I have 10 of them. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so I've got 10 of these sunflower images. I'm going to hit make it. And luckily they all fit on one sheet. Now Cricut only gives you a very limited amount of space to work with in this print and cut, so that's kind of a bummer. But anyway, we got everything to fit, so we are ready to go. And actually I want to make sure one thing. This is all set to print. Yep, okay. All right, so next we're going to print out our image and then we're gonna load it into our machine to cut. So I will show you guys that just a sec. All right, so next when we go to print, we're gonna wanna make sure that we select the right printer settings. You wanna make sure that bleed function is on, and you want to select the use system dialog for printing. You're gonna get a box like this that comes up. And we're just going to select the options that will enable us to use photo printing instead of regular printing. For paper type, I'm selecting matte photo paper, and this is a setting I will always use for Cricut adhesive printable vinyl. You also want to make sure that you have the right paper size selected and the print quality will be high. Next, I just hit print and we're ready to go. All right, so I went ahead and sanded and cleaned off my cup. So I got all the rough spots off first. You want to make sure that you do apply this printed vinyl to a totally smooth surface, okay? It doesn't have to be glossy like with waterslide. It just needs to be smooth, okay? And then I've got my little vinyl cutouts here. I did cut this on the vinyl setting on my Cricut, and it worked fine. I know some people have trouble with that and cut it on a different setting, but I just cut it like that, okay? So I cut out my image. It comes off just like a sticker, and I am just gonna apply it to the cup, starting on one side and just kind of trying to smooth it out. It is a little bit forgiving, so if you need to peel it up and push it down, look how cute. Okay, and I'm just gonna keep going all the way around the cup. Make sure you are really delicate when you're pulling this off, okay? So, I'm just gonna put my next one here. Just smoothing it down with my fingers. Okay, so let's see. Where do I want this one? Put one down here. I'm not keeping to a very good pattern on this, but whatever. Alright, and this one we'll put right here. Look at how stinking cute and so easy. I didn't seal this. We're not doing anything fancy to it. It's just like peeling a sticker and putting it on. Now, if you'll notice, see how we have that outline around it? That's because we did cut on the bleed setting. So that way it'll bleed out some of the color and we cut around that. So that'll help with some of those white edges, okay? So it won't totally look like a sticker. All right. Put one on the bottom. How cute is that? Okay. And actually, I think that's about all I'm gonna put on here. So then I'm just going to take this inside. I am going to coat it with some quick coat before I epoxy it, just to be on the safe side, and then we'll be done. So I'll take you guys inside and show you how I put the quick coat over this. All right, so next I'm just using about 7 milliliters of this quick coat from Counterculture. This is not epoxy. This is a water-based urethane sealer. This step is totally optional. I just did this to make sure that the edges of those sunflowers didn't pull up under epoxy. But if you wanted to just epoxy straight over this, you totally can. All right, so after I got the quick coat on there, I let that dry for about 30 minutes and I went straight into another layer of epoxy. After that epoxy dried, I did apply my decal and final layers of epoxy and we were done. I hope you guys loved this tutorial. Let me know what you thought in the comments. If you like this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel and hit that bell button so you don't miss a new video. We do upload every Wednesday and Saturday. See you soon. If you love this video, you could check out our last video here. Also be sure to find us on Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, and of course subscribe for all our new videos that come out every Wednesday and Saturday. Thanks so much for watching. See you soon.